Ancient Rome stands as a pillar of Western civilization, its legacy etched into our laws, languages, and culture. The grandeur of its architecture, the complexity of its political systems, and the depth of its philosophical contributions have left an indelible mark on the world. From the majestic Colosseum to the intricate aqueducts, Roman engineering and architectural prowess continue to inspire awe and admiration. The influence of Roman law is still evident in many legal systems around the globe, and Latin, the language of Rome, forms the root of many modern languages. However, beyond the grand narratives of emperors and legions lies a vibrant tapestry of daily life. The everyday experiences of Roman citizens, from the bustling markets to the crowded streets, paint a vivid picture of a society teeming with activity and diversity. The markets were not just places of commerce, but also social hubs, where people from all walks of life interacted. Vendors shouted their wares, children played in the streets, and the aroma of freshly baked bread filled the air. These scenes of daily life provide a glimpse into the heart of Roman society, where the mundane and the extraordinary coexisted. To truly understand Rome, we must journey beyond the marble statues and delve into the bustling streets, crowded markets, and lively entertainment venues. The streets of Rome were a microcosm of the empire itself, reflecting its diversity and complexity. The markets were a melting pot of cultures, with goods from all corners of the empire. The amphitheaters, where gladiators fought and dramas were performed, were places of communal gathering and entertainment, reflecting the Roman love for spectacle and performance. These venues were not just places of leisure, but also arenas where social and political ideas were exchanged and debated. This essay explores the daily rhythms of Roman society, contrasting the experiences of different social classes and highlighting the vital role of entertainment in shaping Roman identity. The social hierarchy of Rome was complex, with distinct classes ranging from slaves to patricians. Each class had its own unique experiences and challenges, yet all were united by a shared cultural identity. Entertainment played a crucial role in this, serving as a unifying force that transcended social boundaries. From the grand spectacles of the Colosseum to the intimate performances in local theaters, entertainment was a vital part of Roman life, reflecting and reinforcing the values and beliefs of the society. By examining these aspects of daily life, we gain a deeper understanding of the Roman world and its enduring legacy. For the majority of Romans, life was a cycle of work and subsistence. The sun dictated the rhythm of the day, with most waking at dawn. The majority of the population, the plebeians, lived in densely packed insulae, multi-story apartment blocks that often lacked basic amenities. Work consumed most daylight hours. Men toiled in various trades, from blacksmithing to baking, while women managed households, cared for children, and often contributed to the family income through weaving or selling goods. Roman society was rigidly stratified. The social structure was deeply entrenched, creating a clear hierarchy that defined every aspect of life. At the bottom were slaves, a significant portion of the population. These individuals were often prisoners of war, debtors, or born into slavery. They were considered property and had no personal rights. They performed a wide range of tasks, from domestic service to agricultural labor, their lives completely subject to their masters. Slaves could be found in almost every aspect of Roman life, from the grandest villas to the simplest farms. Their labor was essential to the economy, yet they lived under harsh conditions, with little hope of freedom. Above them were the plebeians, the common citizens who formed the backbone of Roman society. These were the everyday people, including farmers, artisans, and merchants. They were free, but often faced economic hardships. While technically free, their lives were a constant struggle for survival. Plebeians worked tirelessly to provide for their families, often living in modest homes and working long hours. Despite their hard work, they had limited political power and were frequently at the mercy of the wealthier classes. At the apex of the social pyramid stood the patricians, the wealthy elite who held the majority of political and economic power. These were the aristocrats, the ruling class who could trace their lineage back to the founding families of Rome. Their lives were marked by luxury, leisure, and influence. Patricians lived in grand villas, enjoyed fine dining, and had the leisure to engage in politics, arts, and philosophy. They wielded significant influence over the direction of Roman society, often making decisions that affected the lives of the lower classes. The patricians dominated the political landscape, holding key positions in the Senate and other governing bodies. Their decisions shaped the laws and policies of Rome, often favoring their own interests and maintaining their privileged status. Despite the rigid hierarchy, there were moments of social unrest. The plebeians, though often marginalized, occasionally rose up to demand more rights and better conditions. These struggles led to significant, albeit gradual, changes in Roman society. Some slaves were able to gain their freedom through manumission, a process where masters would grant freedom to their slaves. Freedmen, as they were called, could participate in society, though they still faced many limitations compared to freeborn citizens. The hierarchy of existence in Roman society was complex and multifaceted. Each class had its own roles, responsibilities, and challenges. Despite the rigid structure, the interactions between these classes were dynamic, contributing to the rich tapestry of Roman life. This intricate social structure was reflected in the architecture, public spaces, and cultural achievements of Rome. The grandeur of the city, with its temples, forums, and amphitheaters, stood as a testament to the contributions of all classes, from the slaves who built them to the patricians who commissioned them. At its peak, Roman society was a blend of opulence and hardship, innovation and tradition. The hierarchy of existence, while often harsh, played a crucial role in shaping the civilization that would leave a lasting legacy on the world. Entertainment played a pivotal role in Roman society, serving as a powerful tool for social control and a release valve for the pressures of daily life. The phrase "bread and circuses" encapsulates this reality, highlighting the importance of food and entertainment implicating the masses. For the average Roman, these spectacles provided a much-needed escape from the drudgery of daily life and fostered a sense of collective identity. Of all Roman entertainments, chariot races held a special place in the hearts of the people. The Circus Maximus, a massive hippodrome located between the Palatine and Aventine hills, could accommodate hundreds of thousands of spectators. The roar of the crowd, the thunder of hooves, and the thrill of the race transcended social barriers, uniting Romans from all walks of life in a shared experience of excitement and passion. Gladiatorial combat, while brutal, held a morbid fascination for the Romans. These spectacles, held in amphitheaters such as the Colosseum, pitted trained fighters against each other or wild animals in a fight to the death. While some viewed these games as barbaric, they were undeniably popular, offering a potent mix of violence, skill, and the unpredictable nature of life and death. Roman theatre, while influenced by Greek traditions, developed its own unique character. Comedies, often bawdy and satirical, poked fun at everyday life and even political figures. Tragedies, on the other hand, explored themes of fate, morality, and the human condition. Performances were held in open-air theatres, accessible to people of all classes. The Romans were renowned for their public works, particularly their impressive system of aqueducts that brought fresh water into the city. This engineering marvel allowed for the construction of public baths, which became important centers of social and recreational life. While the wealthy enjoyed luxurious private baths, public bathhouses offered even the poorest citizens a chance to cleanse themselves, socialize, and escape the summer heat. From the bustling streets filled with merchants shouting their wares, children playing, and the constant hum of daily life, to the grandeur of the Colosseum, where the echoes of roaring crowds and the clash of gladiators' swords could be heard. Daily life in ancient Rome was a tapestry woven from the threads of work, leisure, and social hierarchy. The streets were alive with the sounds of craftsmen at work, vendors selling their goods, and citizens engaging in various activities. While the stark inequalities between slaves, plebeians, and patricians cannot be ignored, each class played a vital role in the functioning of Roman society. Slaves, often seen toiling in the fields or serving in households, were the backbone of the economy. Plebeians, the common citizens, thrived in the bustling markets and crowded streets, while patricians enjoyed the luxuries of their grand villas. The unifying power of entertainment Particularly the spectacle of chariot races and gladiatorial combat should not be underestimated. These events were more than mere pastimes. They were a vital part of Roman culture. The Circus Maximus, with its thrilling chariot races, and the Colosseum, with its brutal yet captivating gladiatorial combats, drew citizens from all walks of life. These shared experiences, alongside impressive public amenities like the baths, where people gathered not just to cleanse but to socialize and discuss matters of the day, contributed to a sense of collective identity and social cohesion. The forums, bustling with debates and discussions, and the public spaces filled with laughter and chatter were the heart of Roman social life. These interactions among diverse groups of Roman citizens, from the highest patrician to the humblest plebeian, fostered a community spirit. The gatherings, whether in grand forums or simple street corners, were a testament to the vibrant social fabric that underpinned the Roman world.